Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow!
Hey, Smails! My thingy's bigger than your whole...
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute. This is the podcast where we discuss and critique and analyze and dress up like Cary Grant for the film Caddyshack, 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and I am joined as always by your friend and mine, Mike DeMaria.
I'm nobody's friend, and you're not my friend.
Sorry, moving right along.
It's a strictly professional relationship.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. We never see each other socially.
And that's under protest.
Exactly. And it's over the phone. So the minimum contact. And Dan Lewis is here too. He's I don't know, are you my friend, Dan? I can't tell anymore.
I don't care about that. I'm sick.
Oh, that's right, you're sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The
What's up with
fevers,
you?
the chills, the
Shangdong?
the extreme fatigue. I don't know if it's a Shangdong exclusively, since I don't know what that means. But
Yeah.
it is a sickness.
Well,
The Shangdong is very simple to understand. The Shangdong is when your fever is at such a high rate that when you're laying there in bed, you see Native Americans in front of you. You see your ancestors coming back and reenacting the forgotten days in front of you in your bedroom because you're just sweating.
Very specific.
That's the Shangdong.
I told a
And
friend.
you sit there with your blanket pulled up. You watch and you say, "Papa, Papa."
I smell fresh baked bread.
Yeah. Yeah. And then your fever breaks the next morning and you go have Cheerios and everything's fine.
yeah.
Well, I told a friend, I borrowed your line and told a friend that I had a Shangdong, and he offered me penicillin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Some like avian flu or something.
Right.
Something slight like that. Anyway,
All right.
we're here before Dan
what
dies
minute
of the
is it?
Shangdong. We're here to talk about minute 56 of Caddyshack.
Oh, 56. It's a classic.
56. 56 is a good minute. You know what happens in 56? I'll tell you what begins and ends in 56.
All right.
Begins with Lacey Underall asking Cary Grant if he wants to get high. And it ends with Mrs. Smails in mid-christening of the sloop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's about to tell us the name.
Yeah. That's going
She
to be
almost does. Doesn't quite get there.
Uh,
God bless her soul.
good. Hey, Cary Grant, you want to get high?
I like that she calls him Cary Grant. That's actually funny.
Yeah. Is that because I was wondering about, is there a reason why she would call him Cary Grant specifically?
Well, there was, I don't know if this was around then in like 1980, but like now it's, I think, common knowledge that he took LSD as like a therapeutic thing or something.
Oh,
As
that's
part of his like psychoanalysis or something like that, or some, I don't know. Not quite recreationally,
Yeah.
but like, you know.
That's...
What the hell does that have anything to
Well,
do with
that's-
that? He's dressed in like a blue blazer and a hat.
yeah, I think Mike's onto a little more.
She just walks up to him and says, "Hey, Cary Grant, what does that have to do with
I would
LSD?"
think that I would call him Cary Grant, maybe. Who is typing
Who's
like
typing?
a maniac?
Michael.
I don't type.
Stop.
I'm
Typing.
blaming Mike. It's only Mike or Dan or
So
me.
Actually, you guys, I hired a stenographer for this one because a lot of times Mike will tell a story that has blatant lies in it.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to say, read that back, like that. And I've always wanted to say that. I was wondering about the Cary Grant thing, and I looked it up. He played a sailor in his first film,
sure.
a short film called Singapore Sue, and then he played a French pilot in Susie. He played a
yeah.
British sergeant in Gunga Din. He played a pilot in Only Angels Have Wings, and he played a rear admiral in Operation Petticoat, and finally, he played a Navy captain in Destination Tokyo.
And what did he play in Petticoat Junction?
He was Arnold the Pig. Oh, wait a minute, that was Green Acres.
That's Green Acres. Petticoat Junction was the
Petticoat
the
Junction.
station, the train station or something.
Yeah,
Or the town that had the
like
train
that.
station in it.
Was that a movie or a
Yeah.
show?
No, it was a TV show.
That's what I thought.
show, yeah.
Okay.
This is around
That might
this is around the Steakum times because I'd come home. I was the latchkey kid. You'd come in, you'd get the key under the thing and let yourself in, and watch the show after show. Ultraman, Johnny Sacco.
Oh, yeah.
All the Green Acres, and then Petticoat Junction was right after Green Acres or right before. That's why you'd get the two mixed up, Dan. Because
Yeah,
we
'cause it
were
was-
children
I know
of
they
the
were back
daytime
to
TV.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All that rural lifestyle comedy.
It didn't have like
Petticoat.
triplets in it. Didn't
Junction.
have like three girls or three women that looked. Were they twins or was there triplets or something?
You might have had too many steakums and
Exactly,
perhaps seen
yeah.
double or triple.
Yeah, I might have had some bad steakums one day.
It was right there on the box.
Your almond chicken
that was a
wasn't
side
sitting well.
effect.
I had a bad boiler that day. My stomach was on fire. It's like stomach was hurting me like I just drank a bottle of water.
Yeah, a knife fight.
A knife fight in your guts. That's a
What
strange
else we
affliction.
got going on here?
I'm just.
Cary
I want
Grant?
to raise this question because just to refresh my memory, because we've only been watching this thing 1 minute at a time, so I might have missed something. Like what contact have Lacey and Danny had up to this point? Like they went golfing once, sort of like they were in the same golfing party, and she's like, "Go for it," and stuff like that, and like a couple of digs
it's like 80s.
That.
Yeah.
But that's
How
it,
hot
right?
I can get you. I think that's in the other minute.
That's the next minute.
Okay.
Now, I know that the 70s and perhaps into the early 80s was considered to be more sexually promiscuous.
Mm-hmm.
But, growing up watching these movies, you get the impression that people were just doing it constantly.
That's what it
And I
seems
feel
like here. How am I not supposed to get that
The truth
message?
has to be somewhere in between, but I think that's what they're kind of playing off of the popular
Well, I'll
idea
take it.
that,
Like
it
half
was
of
cool
this
to have
is
some free love.
yeah. I mean, this is if Caddyshack is like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Forget it.
No, it used to be, the whole world used to be Madonna with meatballs.
Yeah, Madonna with meatballs all
time.
over the place.
Now it's Madonna with condoms. It's terrible. Everything's changed.
I would take Madonna with condoms.
What the hell are we talking about?
I actually don't know. I'm not entirely positive, but
What the hell happened here?
I get the gist, but none of the content or context.
A lot of times it's got an abstractness to it. We
Sure.
can't always be so
What does?
representational.
What does though? What does?
The joking.
Yeah, the riffing.
The tomfoolery or the jokery?
Yeah.
The tomfoolery.
Yeah, the tomfoolery, the hijinks, and the skullduggery of all kinds.
The malfeasance, the mishigas.
The happy horse shit. Wait a minute now.
The wiseacre.
Well, okay.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to navigate through this, but I got to tell you, the last week or so, my anxiety's been off the charts.
Oh,
Okay, so you better.
I'm sorry to hear that.
considering the chart that you're dealing with, that's really saying something.
Yeah, it's like an Ionesco chart.
See, now
Jackson
no one knows what
Pollock
you're
chart.
talking about.
It's an absurdist chart.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. We
All
just
right,
go with the
yeah.
loose jokes and keep it
Yeah.
flying, buddy.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's
the red
keep it
line,
moving.
the red arrow
but
goes straight
let me
onto the
tell you
wall.
something
And
here.
onto
So
the ceiling.
I had one of these high anxiety days the other day, going from A to B. Again, like the chopper from Goodfellas was chasing me around town. I'm sweating everywhere I go. I can't stop sweating, and I finally get to my daughter's volleyball game feeling good.
You got to keep stirring the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, I set up on the. It feels like I finally got to the goal. I'm okay. I'm at the volleyball game. I'm really relax here on the bleachers, and this kid comes crawling up the bleachers with his mom. He's got a ring pop in his mouth.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
And he sits right next to me, and his mother sits right next to me.
And he's sucking on it.
Oh no! He was committing a lewd act with that thing because it was. And then I would just close my eyes and like shrink into the chair, and I'd be like, "Oh, for the love of God, no!" And he would just be.
Oh my God!
And it was as if the blood in my arms was starting to rise in temperature and was starting to boil.
Oh
And I was
no!
like, "Oh God, I can't take it." And I almost wanted there was a trash can right there. I wanted to pick the kid up and throw him in the trash can.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, they frown upon that in Catholic schools.
That's right.
But yeah,
Oh
so
my
that was
God.
Oh my God!
But I made it. So
Yeah.
You did.
When we should have gotten up and said you can't be within 50 feet of that kid and see if they got the wrong idea.
Yeah, court orders.
Yeah, you
Gotta have, he has to sit on the other. Yeah,
Or just a doctor's note or something.
yeah. Dark-haired 8-year-olds. I can't be near them. Over there, over there. Put them over there.
Oh my gosh, that must have been really tough. The whole world must be tough for you. Anybody smacking gum? I really don't like the gum smacking. I'll tell you that right there. I don't know if that's misophonia. What the fuck is that?
Misophonia. Yeah.
Misophonia. For me, it's the gum smacking. Oh, let's stop it with the smacking.
Many
all the
days
time.
of munching
On a
and
plane.
snacking.
Munching and snack.
Yeah.
All right.
Those kids sure smoked.
I'd rather not.
Better go slow.
Terry.
Wait, guys. We have it's happening again. We got a call. The boards are lighting up. We got Matt from Brooklyn. What's up, Matt? Welcome.
Am I on the air? Thank you for taking my call. I'm a super fan.
Of course. We love our super fans.
Yeah, everybody says that. We'll be the judge.
That sounded a little robotic.
It did.
Something's weird.
I am a super fan. Says so on the script I'm reading from.
Wait, the producer's
He's a
handing me a
super
note. Give it to me, Jimmy. Just give me the note. Thank you. Jesus. It says you're the haiku obituary guy. Matt Carson, that's you?
Oh.
Yes, I'm that Matt of High Obituaries fame. It's a Facebook page.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, he does we see him on the listener soul all the time.
No, wait. I am on the air. Thank you for taking my call. Is that a haiku? That was a haiku?
Yes, Haiku Obituaries fame. It's a Facebook page. Yeah.
No, is it haikus or haiku?
The plural's haiku, although I prefer haikus. It's less pretentious.
Was that a haiku as well?
It was.
Wait, how many?
Do you only communicate in haikus?
Only in haiku? I'm just talking how I talk. Why, does it sound weird?
Is that 3 lines?
I'm getting good at recognizing them now. They're all haiku.
That is bizarre. What do we do with this?
I don't know what to do with this. Ask him a regular question. I don't even know if it's a person.
Well, I feel like I'm used to being the strangest, nerdiest weirdo on the show, and now I might not be.
Don't make fun of me. That's like mocking me for a speech impediment.
Are these like drops? Are these like? Does somebody have is somebody just doing drops here?
No,
somebody's got a cart machine and they're dropping things.
This is a human being on the phone. And
okay, let's find out, because otherwise it's a specific question. Matt, when did you first see Caddyshack?
When I was a kid. A UHF TV cut without Lacey's boobs.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That's not the version you want to see.
No.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for calling, man. I mean, that's...
Yeah, this is... I'm sorry,
amazing.
I'm distracted. Every time you say stuff, I'm counting in my head. But...
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
Heard you had Shandong. Are you leaking from both ends? Because that's the grossest.
Oh, my God.
My God, he's right. Hey, how did he know that?
All right.
He's a listener. He's a true fan.
Get him off the phone.
All right.
This is getting my anxiety starting to get going now.
I can
You can't
feel Mike
afford to lose
sweating.
Mike.
Because he's
For this
speaking and
gimmick.
I see it's a shtick with the haikus. He's speaking and I'm just seeing numbers in front of me, and like iambic pentameter, and I don't even think that's part of a haiku, but I'm seeing it.
Might be
it's making
not,
me
I
very
don't know.
it's making me
Well,
uneasy.
listen, Matt,
Get him outta here.
we don't want to kill our co-host, so we're just gonna thank you for the call, but we'll talk to you later. Okay, thank you. Okay, that was weird.
Jesus Christ.
But I've seen this guy's stuff on
bizarre.
Facebook, and it's great. He's a friend of the listeners' hole and everything. But that's bizarre.
Yeah, I will say that he's a prolific contributor to the Caddyshack Minute Listener Soul, which, if you haven't visited, folks, there's a great time over there.
That's just a taste.
Especially
of
if
what
you
you're
like haikus.
Yeah,
and we do. Look, we got nothing
And we
against
do like
haikus. We just I don't want Mike to bleed out of the eyes or anything from trying to follow the conversation. Did Mike just leave?
So,
Okay.
Terry, right? I want to ask about... I realized when I was watching this, when she said, well, then split, Terry, okay? I thought she meant, like,
Split the weed.
let's split the weed up. Like, let's split all the weed.
That's funny.
But really, she's saying... I only embarrassingly recently realized that she means, like, hey, split, hit the road.
Take off.
Yeah.
Am I right about that? Is that what she's doing?
I assume so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's being awfully mean to the hippie who's like treated her to some free pot.
Hang on, we do have another call. We got Matt from Brooklyn again. Hello, Matt.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is this Terry? Why didn't he bring more pot? Just fuck off, hippie.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay.
Thanks.
That was okay.
All right, that one was okay. I'll allow that one.
I mean,
I thought it was.
they're all. I mean, we should get
That
a
was
transcript
timely.
of this, and then we'll realize that we've got a lot of nice haikus here.
Yeah.
Well,
there's
But what are you going to do
not-
with a bunch of haikus?
I don't know.
What do friends of Basho do? They just, at some point, do they say Basho? Can you stop being Basho for a minute and just, let's go throw the ball around a little bit?
It's just like Gilbert Gottfried. Like, just tone it down, will you? Just talk to me.
No, that's different. I don't think I got tired of that. But I mean, enough. It's like enough with the haikus, Basho.
You may have a
Just
point.
tell me what you think of this. Yeah, just tell me what you think about this.
Right. But I do, Terry does. I mean, for say what you will about him, he's a stinking hippie, whatever. But still, he kind of goes with it. I always kind of admire that he's like, okay, cool, and just like leaves.
He's like, all right, I can find good times.
I'll tell you who wasn't cool with it. Chuck Schick wasn't cool with being told to leave.
No, no, and that's another like why does she's as far as we know she's been hanging out with Chuck this whole time, and now all of a sudden somehow she's caught in the thrall of Danny Noonan, and she's got to ditch Chuck immediately. I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that she's never going to be. This is a sign of somebody with some severe psychological problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a very good human being. I don't think.
No, something happened to her.
Like as a
in very old
character,
Manhattan.
she's not a very good character. She has no character.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's right. She's exactly that. What was that?
We have another call. We have Matt from Brooklyn again. Matt, how's it going?
Lacey and Chuck fucked. I bet his dick is tiny with a hair trigger.
Hey, this is a family
come
show.
on.
Come on. What is this?
Yeah, that went blue
It's
real
fucking
fast.
disgusting.
I got my kids walking around in here.
All right.
You're lucky I got headphones on. What's going on here?
Chick.
I imagine
That's
it's an awful
Get
experience
him out
to
of
get
here.
high
Cut
with
him
Chuck.
off. You got to cut him off. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
It's in the middle of
Keep going.
Yay. Going blue here.
Well, thank you.
Trying
All
to
right.
stay on terrestrial.
Thank you, Matt. Mike's not having it, but thank you. Thank you for the call.
Okay.
Yeah, try to get another call in.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, let's see. What else we got? Danny, I made some notes here, guys.
Sure, me too.
Why would
We all do.
Why would whether or not Danny Noonan is overdressed depending on what's underneath? That seems.
Yeah, that's an awkward.
I don't think she knows. I don't think maybe she knows the connotation of overdressed, what that means.
Yeah, or maybe she's thinking like, oh, like you have. I don't even know. There'll be layers. There'll be like peeling an onion until I get you
Right.
naked here at the.
Oh, I
at
see.
the
Do you have like maybe Mormon underwear on under that? And in which case you'd be overdressed because I can't get
Yeah.
at your naughty bits fast enough.
I doubt that she's getting into the literary nuances of peeling an onion,
No,
Tom.
not
This
at
isn't
all.
like the brothers. I don't think she's referencing the brothers Karamazov. You
don't think so?
Alyosha's onion. No,
Okay.
Well, no.
no.
Oh,
I
we
think
can check
she's-
that off the list now.
And here's another
Yeah.
thing. You know the brothers Karamazov, correct?
To a degree.
The Dostoevsky book.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a movie version of it where William Shatner plays Alyosha, the
No way.
yes, the Russian monk.
Wow.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
From when? Like, how old is it?
He was young. I think it was either pre Star Trek.
Oh my gosh. I gotta
Yeah,
find
because
that.
I rented it when I was reading it in college. I rented the movie.
Yeah.
And it was Bill Shatner as Alyosha.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's amazing. Was that made for TV? That sounds like shit.
No, it was like
Was it in Esperanto? He made that one movie in
That's right.
Esperanto.
Does Shatner know Esperanto?
For the movie, he did.
yeah, and I heard he was also in Jerry Lewis's movie about the sad Holocaust clown.
Movies you'll never want to see.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this. We have a call from Mike.
don't say it.
Mike in Brooklyn.
Mike and
In Borkland.
Yeah.
Come on.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, move over, Swanson. I'm thinking up a haiku about Caddyshack.
Yeah, that's next minute.
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
okay.
Mike, you
That's
too?
the same guy.
Oh, that is. Oh,
You know-
man.
By now, we've all heard that move over, Swanson line like 57 times.
Yeah, it's 57th
Yeah,
minute.
that's true.
We're not in the
That's
57th
all right.
minute. No, it's not all right. He's talking ahead. We're still
Well,
at
he's not
minute
talking.
56.
He's only talking ahead because the syllables work, not because
That's
he wanted
right.
to
Cut him
go
some
to
slack.
reference that minute.
He's within
Syllables.
a minute. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on.
What are
That's not
you protecting him for?
I'm just
He
saying.
comes in here
he's-
working blue. There's kids walking around in here. There's kids that are downloading these podcasts.
Either he put a lot of work into this, or he's got a debilitating mental illness. In either way, he deserves either our praise or sympathy.
You know what, though? I got to take that back because each one of our podcasts has the explicit sign on them.
That's true.
On the,
Yeah.
on the,
They have
on the,
that
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's like a 2 Live Crew album.
You've been a little bit blue yourself, Mr. DiMaria.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no ass, no backstage pass. To quote a 2 Live Crew song.
And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you quote a 2 Live Crew song?
You know,
Yeah.
remember when that album came out and it had the G version? Mm-hmm. And that was the only one you could get at like Recordland?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And each song
Chinese
was like
dentist.
yeah,
Mother, father, Chinese dentist.
yeah. It was
Like
horrifying.
from Mr. Show. Yeah.
It's when you'd go down to the mall and get it. Yeah, you'd go down to the mall and get an Orange Julius, and then go to the record store. It was like Record Land, or what were some of the?
Yeah.
What was the name of the record stores? I don't even remember.
Harmony House.
Harmony House, yeah, in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah. And you always thought, I always did, I was fooled by this a couple times. I thought I was getting the real album.
Aw.
And then I got the one with all the mother, father, Chinese dentist in it.
I've never even heard of that, honestly. That they would
Nah,
just
it's
put
just
out in complete different versions.
Yeah, they would have they did it with even Tom Petty had that when he was in
my God.
that one song. Instead of roll
Right.
another joint,
Well, I know
it said
they-
like roll another now.
Yeah, well, they did that
Yeah.
on MTV, but I didn't know that they released viable versions of the song like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
We
I
should
don't
get
know.
the uncensored version of Caddyshack so we can find out when Carl says, wrap your arms around my arm. We
Yeah.
can find out what the hell he's talking
Oh,
about.
I think we know what he's saying. You don't have to get dirty to understand the dirty parts.
We use context clues a lot of times.
That's right. That's all you can
You learn
do.
that in
Let's
school.
let's see a wide shot of the judge.
Yeah. Totally in his
element. He's in his element. This is his thing. He's right in
Yeah.
front of
A
he's-
sloop.
A sloop, and he's there's like two heads in the foreground with the wavy hair, kind of like, and you see this a lot in the movie. Like, I guess Harold Ramis must have read in a book like a week before filming that you should put something in the foreground that's blurry to
Right.
give a sense of not only of distance and space, but also to give a suggestion there's more people at this yacht party or
Right.
this sloop party than like it fills the screen and makes it look like there's more people when the crowd is when the camera is just sitting amongst the crowd. And if you remember when she goes, let's go help me christen the sloop or whatever it is, all the people walking toward that
yeah.
direction there's like 60 of them.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, there's only 9 people visible,
Well, yeah,
including Smails.
they're all behind the camera.
Right. Well, you got Chuck Schick, Spaulding. You get a couple who they could have been stand-ins for the judge and Mrs. Smails.
Oh my
They
God,
look
that's
just
incredible.
like him.
Yeah, the white-haired
And
guy
then there's
with
like
the
5
blazer.
touristy-looking people that they probably asked if they wanted to be in a movie that day.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
not the Harold Ramis. My goodness, who's the Harold Ramis?
Spaulding's got a good look.
So, yeah, Spaulding's there, excited. He's got
Some great socks on.
God, he does have great socks on.
Wonder if those are socks that won at the caddy tournament. I wonder if he stole
He's the
them.
one who stole them.
God,
Oh, this is a
Spaulding.
very interesting room 237 kind of thing.
I just brought up. Yeah, I just brought up a
Scott.
conspiracy theory.
There's a whole
You did.
other thing.
We got to follow this rabbit hole. But wait, first we got a call. We got Billy from Brooklyn-y.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Jesus Christmas.
He looked Is this about Spaulding looking like a hipster?
I don't know.
Spaulding pulled those socks all the way up to his knees, paired with white loafers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
sickness.
already knew that.
But still,
Sounds like the call. It sounds like the caller likes that.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Matt, are you into the well,
Yeah.
well, we got a this is. I mean,
Do you
the
seek out that special section in the beaded room in the video store? The high
Yeah.
socks and loafers.
Now, Matt, you
I
must.
can't really talk extemporaneously about things like this.
I can't talk extemporaneously about things like this.
Yeah.
It's like playing
checks out.
Zork.
God bless it.
And you
Yeah.
typed in the
I
wrong
think
thing.
but he was hitting the head with something like a frying pan or something.
No, let's
A
be
heavy
nice to our
frying pan.
caller, for God's sake.
All right.
Now, you must be excited about this, Matt, because we got out of all the minutes in this movie, we got a poem from Judge Smails. That must be exciting.
Smells poem's all right if you're into shit that rhymes, which some people are.
Good point.
Oh.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Touche.
good point. Yeah, touche. Nicely played, sir.
Nicely played.
Nicely played.
Well, thank you, Matt. We're gonna hang up
yeah.
on you again.
I'm at haikus, at least for the time being. I'm going to hang up.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Hey, this
Yeah.
worked out
Eh,
great.
Yeah, go
That's
enjoy your
amazing.
high socks and loafers.
yeah.
I gotta say, there's an amazing moment with Smails and Spaulding. Spaulding puts his foot up on the boat, and without even looking at it, Smails senses it. Like, he doesn't even see it. He yells at him before he even sees it. He goes, Spaulding!
Darth Vader.
It's kind of
Yeah.
amazing, and coming off of that, Spaulding, instead of like snapping his foot back or something, he just very casually takes his time and takes his foot off the boat. I feel like he could not be bothered. He's just so just dejected and high and beaten down, and get my foot off the boat.
I gotta say, John
that.
F. Barman Jr. does some pretty good work in this movie.
Yeah,
it's only his only movie.
That's right.
You know?
Gosh, did you guys see that picture that guy posted on the hole?
Yeah.
On the listener's
God,
hole? I got to
was
find that
amazing.
right now so I can give that guy credit.
Thank you to who is that again?
I'm finding it right now. This
The life is
pause will
not
be cut
kind.
out.
Life had not been kind to John F. Barnum Jr.
Yeah, it looked like he had.
Yeah, man. Wowza.
Chris Higgins posted this in the listener's hole.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
want to say anything because if I commented about it and that turned out to be Chris Higgins, who I was commenting about, you know what I'm saying? I was going to say, wow, boy, that
guy
Spaulding
looks
really
like a
plumped up. And then have it be like Spaulding's on the right, actually.
No, he does. Spaulding looks incredibly happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being sarcastic, but that's
That
that's
guy's going
amazing.
around still making money off Caddyshack. It's incredible.
God bless him. More power to him. God's sake.
He's like Beetlejuice charging for Polaroids.
Yeah. Somebody got you one of those ones, didn't they?
Yeah, from
I got one.
That's awesome.
I got one too. Mike,
Yeah.
did you get one? Did I get you one?
No. My friend Eric got me one.
Oh,
But
okay.
it was when I got married, so it was a marriage message. But he didn't put my name in it. He said you always put your name in it. So he's holding up the sign.
Yeah.
Right.
It just says like congratulations on your union or whatever. But it didn't say hey. It should have said hey Michael D or something.
So they just copy that one and then just send it to people.
This is Beetlejuice of the Howard Stern radio program that we're talking about. For
Not
anyone who doesn't know,
not the Michael Keaton character, Beetlejuice. Another one that I love.
that wouldn't be that
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, but I don't want to Polaroid of him.
No.
No, that's true.
Hey, do you guys want to yell at me? I'm gonna.
I would love that.
I want to pick apart Smails' poem because I actually don't get it.
Oh, here we go.
What are you?
It's
The last line.
Listen,
I don't get
it's
the
not
last
James
line.
Joyce,
It's
for
not
Christ's sakes.
okay, but it also
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
It's easy to grin
man
when
who's
your
worth-
ship comes in.
Okay, keep going.
what he's saying is. Go ahead, say it. Dan.
Okay, no,
you
well,
recite
the
it. Let
problem-
him
See
recite
if I
it.
can remember.
Let him recite it.
Okay, all right.
It's easy,
to grin when your ship comes in and you've got the stock market beat. But a man worthwhile is a man who can smile when his pants are too tight in the seat.
Okay, Tom. Do
I
you don't
understand
get that?
I don't understand why a man is worthwhile if he can smile when his pants aren't too tight in the seat.
Oh
my God,
Oh God! I want to pick Tom up and I want to throw him through this window.
Just shake him.
On like, but I don't want to shake him. I want to
This
throw him like on
classic
a
Tom right here.
I want to throw him on
Bargain
such a.
grip.
I want to throw him on like a laser-like trajectory out the window, so that his body hits the window and just makes a circle. Doesn't shatter the entire window. I just want to throw him so it just goes poop right through the window.
Somehow I
like
deserve
like
that.
an arrow. I want to throw you like an arrow. And this is why he's saying it's easy to be it's easy to be happy when everything's going your way.
Right.
When you got the stock market beat. But a
Yeah.
man is worthwhile when he can smile when his pants are too tight in the seat. In other words,
Okay,
when
he's-
life has got him down. Let me finish, motherfucker. Because you're doing this just to do this. You're doing it just to say, "Oh, I
Yeah.
don't get it. I'm
It's an nasty question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
okay.
question every joke. Again, you're not letting me finish. You're gonna let me finish. All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go breathe into a paper bag for 15 minutes and calm myself down. And say my family loves me over and over again until I get comfortable again, until I find my happy place. He's saying
That's another story you
it's
have to tell.
easy when the money's rolling in and everything's happening. It's easy to be
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to be happy, but when your shorts are too tight in the seat, I don't know if that, but it could mean when you're broke or when you have to wear pants that are too small because you can't afford new pants. You're still a happy guy. You can still smile. That's the true happiness.
Okay,
do
so
you get it, Tom?
you're suggesting that there's
there
a-
are no buts. There are no buts.
I'm not
It is
saying
so
but.
crystal clear.
There's
My
too
God.
much butt. I
You're
think is the issue
suggesting
here.
that there's a other meaning to the idea of having your pants too tight in the seat.
Yeah,
That-
no,
that-
he's
that-
talking
that-
about. Mike
the
is
point is,
saying-
the
Mike,
point
you're
is,
suggesting it's a
the point
euphemism
is-
that he's
Yeah.
using.
No. The point is, it's uncomfortable. It's it's uncomfortable to sit when your shorts are too tight
Yeah.
in the seat. It's uncomfortable, but hey, I'm gonna still smile. I'm gonna go with the flow.
And that makes a guy worthwhile.
It's a It's a light
I'm
way
agreeing
of
with
saying being able to smile in the face of adversity.
you. All right.
That's all it is.
Well,
Tom.
as
I don't-
And you know what's
yeah.
interesting about
Mike
this?
does not seem
I have
worthwhile
two
right now.
theories. I have two
No.
theories, one for each of you.
Okay.
One is that Mike is very much in touch with this. It's hitting home because of the recent issues he's had with the pants being slightly tight. I think that's one
That's true.
theory.
That's a good point.
And then another thing is that I do
No.
think that Tom enjoys his pants very tight in the seat.
Oh, not at all.
And he thinks to himself, like, why would anybody have trouble smiling? Why would that be a problem?
No, this is why I don't wear
get that.
jeans. They're always too tight in the seat. But
But
my
can you
khakis are
smile?
roomy, and I'm smiling now because I'm wearing khakis.
But can you smile with the jeans on?
Yeah, I can overcome physical discomfort to the point where I can still have happiness in my heart and in my life, and I can smile. Yeah.
That's a man worthwhile right there.
See, look at me. Look at me go.
I'll be the first to say it.
Thank you, Dan.
Are you done now? Are you done questioning?
I am.
Yeah.
I dropped the mic. What do? I
You dropped the ball is what you
I
did.
dropped the ball by starting the stupid thing.
Right.
Yeah, the problem is he's never
You
picked up
pissed
a ball.
off the mic and you dropped
Yeah.
the ball.
The problem is the guy's never picked up a ball to drop it in the first place.
No,
That's
no,
right.
right.
I can only drop it.
Yeah, he's never made an error, this guy.
See?
He's never
never-
gotten to the ball.
If you don't
He's never
try,
put
you'll
himself
never
in the
fail.
game.
He's never hit into an out or made an error.
Right.
Right.
Hey, the,
or dropped a pass.
The phone light is on again. Should I take it?
No.
No? I'm going to do
No.
it. I'm going to take it.
Who is it?
It's Matt. It's Matt from Brooklyn. You're on the air. Oh my God, he died.
Give me a second. I'm coming up empty here. Tom,
I wasn't sure.
Tom, fix this in post.
Nothing
worst-
goes out.
Tom,
Nope.
Tom, fix this and post. That's close enough right there.
That's pretty good.
That wasn't bad. It's a good stab right there.
It stays in.
That stays.
Hey, there's no post. We're live.
No, this is going out
Oh,
live.
fuck it. We'll do it live.
There's no words on it. Right now, there's no words on the thing.
It's a breezy day and a little overcast. A good day for sailing.
I couldn't agree more.
I agree.
Couldn't agree
yeah.
more.
I agree.
Breezy day, a little overcast. Good day for sailing.
Do we have anything more to say about this minute or what? I mean,
I don't know. I think
I
we've
really
done it.
like the judge scene, the poem, the whole thing. We haven't gotten to the real juicy stuffs coming up, though.
I gotta. I'll admit that I sneaked ahead and watched 57, and it's such a good minute.
It's gold.
Oh my God, it's a good minute.
It's so good.
I don't want to oversell it for anyone who hasn't seen the film,
Yeah,
but it's
all
great.
right.
Matt, are you still on the line? We should thank you. Thank you, Matt. This was we gave you a lot of grief, but you contributed greatly to the show and to our love of Caddyshack, and you continue to do so almost every day on the Listener Soul. So people should get on there and see your beautiful work. Do you want to plug your haiku obituaries?
It's a Facebook page called Hike Obituaries. Dead folks every day.
That's perfect.
But let me be clear. I didn't do this for plugs. I love Caddyshack.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
Oh, that is nice. I see that. That's
I
not
did
ending in a
not
nice
do
way.
this for
But do you have,
plugs. Yes.
do you have any more questions, Matt? Before
I've
you-
been wondering, will there be any more adventures with Mr. Foghat?
oh, that's an excellent question.
Mr. Foghat.
Beautifully
Okay, we'll leave
phrased.
him with that question. Thank you very
Well,
much.
you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
Stay
oh,
tuned, as they say.
You can't manufacture the Mike stories, dude. They just got to come out on their own.
That's true.
You could try to facilitate them by, hitting them with a hot poker here and there.
No,
That's about
no.
it.
You got to tap into my. You got to activate my anxiety, and then I'll
Right.
talk.
Well, I think
That should be-
Dan might be right. I think we're finished with 56. Matt, thank you for joining us on the phone. Matt Carson. People should definitely check out your haiku obituaries page on Facebook because it's a beautiful, subtly brilliant thing. And thank you for your patronage, Mike, Dan. Thank you both, just for being you.
Wow, you're thanking us at the end of a show.
I feel weird.
I mean, it's like, you used to say loved us. Or
Yeah, you told me to knock that off. You didn't want me to.
No,
to love you
whatever it
anymore.
takes to just not end things, just to let it go on forever.
Well,
That's
yeah.
what we need to
Well,
do.
you guys turned it into a conversation all of a sudden.
Cue the jaw harp.
Where's the jaw harp? Bang, 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 bang. Guys, we'll be back for minute 57 next time here on the Caddyshack Mend It. Bing, bong, bang, 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 bang.